Number 4, after the appraiser prepares the value finding appraisal report, the next step is appraisal review. A review of an appraisal is required when highway trust funds are anywhere in the project, and that's a requirement of federal regulation. A review of an appraisal is required when the project's under ODOT jurisdiction, that's a requirement of the Ohio Administrative Code, and appraisal review is the only review that's mandated by regulation. All other reviews are optional or a requirement of procedure. It's not a requirement of regulation. The review appraiser is required to do a technical review, and that comes out of the Uniform Appraisal Standards for Federal Land Acquisitions, which is also known as the Yellow Book. The reviewer must be qualified. The reviewer must examine the presentation and analysis in the report, and that's to ensure that the appraisal report meets all applicable appraisal requirements and supports the appraiser's opinions of value. The level of review depends upon the complexity of the appraisal problem. ODOT maintains a list of people who are qualified to perform appraisal review. The list of people pre-approved for appraisal review is maintained by the ODOT Office of Consultant Services. The review of the value finding is done on ODOT Form RE25-14. The review appraiser shall identify each appraisal report as recommended, which means that that report will be the basis for the establishment of an amount believed to be just compensation, and this is the preferred outcome of any appraisal review. Another option is accepted, meaning that the appraisal report meets all requirement but isn't selected or recommended. And the third option is not accepted, which means the appraisal report doesn't meet requirements or standards. Generally, those reports are outright rejected. The agency can only establish FMVE based on recommended appraisals. For an appraisal determined as recommended, the review appraiser will fill out ODOT Form RE22. And that form states the recommended compensation and allocates compensation into the part taken, damages, if any, or a cost to cure, and temporary easements. The reviewer signs the form and sends it to the district real estate administrator. At that point, the review function should be complete. It's now time for knowledge check